Hello, buddy. It's Haven Guy here, and welcome to a new type of video that I'm trying out. Where we're gonna analyze chapter 4 teasers that just dropped literally today. As you can see right in front of us is a Poppy Playtime chapter 4 teaser image. Actually, this is, I believe, from the gameplay trailer that's coming out either probably tomorrow or Sunday. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But I figured we'd take a look at these teaser images. There's 3 of them right now, and kind of see what we can take from them, I guess. I do have another video coming up. I'll probably upload either Sunday or Monday. Talking about everything we know about chapter 4. That will be coming out soon. I have to go and get all the evidence and all the images and all that stuff. So that will be coming up. But in here, let's just analyze these images. Obviously, I can zoom in so I can kind of just see what we're working with. But let's just kind of look at these images. Obviously, they're not like too interesting. At least this one, it looks like it's just like some sort of prison yard. Which, might I add, this chapter looks really good for even being a prison yard. It looks really nice. It looks very abandoned, obviously, because like the kids and like all the experiments were held in these places. I'm not 100% sure, and we'll probably find out in the chapter. But I'm not sure if like the experiments actually did get your time or like it was just here. I'm not really sure, and we don't know if like actual children were held in the prison. It might have just been the experiments, which I mean sucks, but you know. And it does look like we these catwalks we can actually walk on. If I'm, it looks like we can just walk on these catwalks, which is really cool. Um, and I'm assuming we'll be able to go down here at some point. During the chapter, this will probably be an area we explore. Probably have to get like a battery or something. It looks like it's just the prison yard 32. I don't know how many prison yards there are. Next teaser image. This one's really interesting. This is actually Yarnaby, and he's like chasing the player. So I think this pretty much all but confirms that he is probably going to be roaming enemy. Because you know, with these mascot horror games, a lot of the time, the main mascots of each chapter ends up like there's never really a roaming enemy. The last time I remember a roaming enemy was in Bendy Link Machine, um, chapter 3, where they had Bendy roaming around. So it's good that we're finally switching that up because I've been asking for the longest time. Before chapter 3 released, I was like so desperately wanting us to get a roaming enemy. And I thought Catnap was gonna be a roaming enemy because it just felt like that was what they were going to do, but they didn't. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I'm glad they're doing it with chapter 4, which kind of makes more sense if you really think about it because, like, in the story, which I'll go over in the everything we know about chapter 4 video, um, in like some of the documents from the ARG for chapter 4, they were talking about how Yarnaby basically is obedient to Harley Sawyer, which is one of the most important characters for chapter 4. I'll get into that in the video, but he basically acts like a dog to Harley Sawyer, and Harley Sawyer only tricked Yarnaby slash Quinn Navinson to become Yarnaby, yada yada yada, and he basically is an obedient dog to him. That's how Harley sees Yarnaby. So it kind of makes sense that Yarnaby would be a roaming enemy, and like he's hunting for, for the freaking hunting for the player. I'm assuming we're going to get like an actual really cool reveal of Yarnaby. I I don't think it's gonna be the same as the teaser trailer for Yarnaby. I highly doubt it. But it looks like we're just in the caves. I'm really hoping that we don't spend too much time in the caves because I'm not sure how much you can actually do inside the caves. Um, Obviously there's a cord here, so we definitely hooked up some sort of battery. This is probably part of the prison, I'm assuming, and we're just heading back into because I'm assuming there's a door right here that we need to enter, and we need to do something with the blue line. Um, and yeah, so I don't know. There's not much to say. This is probably just obviously connected to like a battery or something. We get the flare gun again, which is really nice. I really like the flare gun. I think it was a really unique mechanic for the Smiling Critters when you were in the Playhouse, which by far, in my opinion, Smiling Critters, the Playhouse, scariest part of the entire chapter. It brought back Huggy Wuggy days because it's just they're behind you, but you just don't know how close. So it was a very terrifying experience. But either way, I like that the flare gun's coming back. I can't tell if this is the blue hand or not. I'm gonna look back here. Okay, so that is the blue hand. This is probably also the blue hand. I don't think we're switching blue hands. I think we only are switching this out, which is okay. I don't really mind that. Also, the boxes from from both the Yarnaby trailer and the chapter 4 teaser trailer that we got back in I think it was August or July or something like that. I can't remember. And then we have this image, which honestly I think this is connected. There's a teaser image. I can't remember what it was. I'm not gonna go look for it because I don't want you guys seeing my desktop. No offense, but I don't want anybody seeing that. It's very messy, very embarrassing. Anywho, but this looks like it's connected to that one room with the pillar in the middle. There's a bunch of shutters and stuff. It looks like this is what that's connected to. I think Yarnaby is probably just stalking us in this area. Looks like there's obviously the batteries are returning. Looks like there's 5, probably 6. I'm thinking that there's one on each side, and then there's these 4. And they connect to obviously form some sort of puzzle. Not really sure where we are, but it's definitely somewhere in the prison. I can tell you that much. But then obviously we have Yarnaby, and Yarnaby just looks so good. Oh my god, he looks so good in the game. It's actually insane. I love that. I love the detail. He has some stained blood on his teeth, which is really fucking cool. Man, I just love the Yarnaby design. I really do. I'm more excited for Pianosaurus personally, but Yarnaby has to be also in the top. I'm really fucking excited to see where Yarnaby goes and how his character is gonna work. It's really fucking exciting. But there's not really much to go off of this. Obviously we get the purple hand again. Yarnaby's just chilling there. Batteries. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the teasers that we got today. I think they're really cool. I'm so excited for chapter 4. It's gonna be unreal. And I really wish I was able to upload a lot more and cover a lot more stuff like this for chapter 4, but I'm not really good at editing. I'm only good at jump cuts. But I think once chapter 4 is out and things go back to normal, I'm definitely gonna make a lot more content on chapter 5 when that starts rolling out. Cover all the news and all that stuff in a video. But anywho, guys, that's pretty much it. The gameplay trailer is probably coming out tomorrow or Sunday, so I'll be covering that as soon as it drops. Obviously, I have the week off, so I can just do whatever and kind of just get ready for chapter 4. There will be a full playthrough on the channel. I'll do a secrets video. Maybe a things you missed would be fun. Just a couple videos to kind of cover after the release of chapter 4. I'm gonna try to get chapter 4 done in one video instead of doing 5 parts for one chapter. It's good for content wise, but I feel like it's best to just kind of do one long video instead of doing multiple hour-long videos, because this chapter is probably going to be pretty long, probably about, I don't know, 6 no, not 6, 3 to 4 hours of gameplay, and it's going to take a while to beat. So I mean, I don't want to have you guys sit through all my boring shit, so there's going to be a lot of jump cuts and stuff, I'm sure. But anywho, I'm really excited for chapter 4. I think it's going to be one of the best chapters yet. We still don't know much about it, which is good. The last thing we're probably getting is the chapter 4 gameplay trailer. I don't think we're getting a VHS. I think they're just going to wait till chapter 4 launches to show us the VHS, which I think is a good play, because the main antagonist of this chapter doesn't really have a lot to be shown. But anywho, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you want to see more Poppy Playtime content on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.